All right, TroopzTV presented by Barstool Sports. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. We're on to the player rating segment. Let's start with our man in goal, Bernd Leno.
9. The man of the match today. Made some great saves at 0-0. Made some great saves at 1-0. The kick-in was on point. No complaints from Leno today, blood. You understand? Very steady performance from him. It's just a shame that it's too little too late. You get me? But good performance from Burn today. A 9.
All right, on to defenders. Rob Holding.
Holding, I'll give a... Holding, I'll give an 8. I think he was the best defender.
He had that block.
That block he made, even though it was a handball, he made the block, blood. Yeah. He was the one that was very... He looked comfortable at all times. Mari had his shaky moment with the Havertz chance, but Holding looked all right throughout the game, blood. You get me? I give Holding an 8.
As you alluded to, Pablo Mari's next.
Mari, I give a 6. I think he had a decent game, but that Kai Havertz chance, blood. Do you understand? We should have been 1-0 down. You get me? You can't be doing that, doing his best John Terry impersonation when Van Persie picked it off him and ran down into that end of the goal. It was the same end as well, blood. You get me? Van Persie ran down that end and made it 4-3 in the 90th minute. I remember that like yesterday, and I thought Havertz was going to do that himself, but he bottled it. And I'm fucking glad he did, mate.
I love that.
But yeah, Pabs gets a 6 today.
The last of the three at the back. Gabriel,
I'll give a 7. I think he was better than Mari. What I saw of him, because obviously I was
fighting
otherwise occupied
fighting
with Dave and fucking it was a mad thing today, blood. You get me? But what I saw of Gabriel, I think warrants a 7.
Very good. All right, on to our 2 wingbacks. Let's start with on the right, Bukayo Saka.
Saka, I give a 5. I think I have to be very honest. I think, 5, man. Because going forward, there was nothing. But defensively, he really helped. You understand? He tucked in. He got back into position. And yeah, man. But he was very lapsy-daisy with the ball, blood. You understand? So, yeah, I think it was an average performance from Saka today. I give Saka a 5.
On to the other wingback.
Now, you know what? I give Saka a 6.
6? Okay.
I give Saka a 6. Because defensively, he done really well. So, I give him a 6.
On to the other wingback, Kieran Tierney.
Tierney, I give a 7 because he actually went forward. Do you understand? The end product wasn't there today, but he was trying to make things happen going forward, and defensively, he was on point as well. So, Kieran Tierney gets a 7 today.
7. All righty. On to the 2 midfield pivots. Let's start with Mo ELNENY.
ELNENY, I give a 7 as well for ELNENY. I think ELNENY did really well today. His work rate is unmatched. In the 93rd minute, he was there pressing like a madman, blood. You get me? I really appreciate that from ELNENY. You understand? He always gives 100%. That's one thing we have to say about that man. He might not be the best, but he will give 100%. You get me? And Eid Mubarak to him as well, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, today is the last day of Ramadan.
I think so.
So Eid Mubarak to Mo ELNENY, 7 today.
Eid al-Fitr, pardon my pronunciation. But yep, it sounds like it is. All right, on to his partner, Thomas Partey.
Partey, I give a 7 as well. I think it was a better performance today. He got his foot in. You get me? He was getting his foot in. He was getting about today as well. His passing was better today. It was a bit still lapsy-daisy, but it was much better than what we've seen in recent weeks. And I kind of saw what we're going to see, hopefully, of him next season today. But too little too late. But Thomas gets a 7 today.
All right, on to our attackers. Let's start with Martin Odegaard.
Odegaard, I give him a 7 as well. I think he was trying to make things happen, but it was, hard for him when he got the ball because there was really no options around him. But he done what he could, kept the ball moving. 7 for Odegaard.
Emil Smith-Rowe.
Smith-Rowe, I'll give it 8. The winning goal, work rate as well. It's very like ELNENY. He always gets 110%. But you get me, it's 2 games, 2 goals, got his second Premier League goal. You get me, big up your damn self. Emil showed up again. You get me, he hasn't hid in recent weeks. Big up Emil.
At such a young age too. Then the main man up front, AUBAMEYANG.
Aubameyang I give a 7. Got the assist. You get me? And I was very happy to see him unhappy when he was taken off, because you want to see that from your players, blood. You don't want to see your players being taken off and they're looking all happy and emptying there and they're just getting on with it. So I was happy to see Aubameyang's reaction. But yeah, he got the assist, 7.
All right, guys that came off the bench, Hector Bellerin.
6. I don't think he did too bad when he come on. You understand? He made that good block from Hudson-Odoi when he got himself injured. People are saying that this could be the last time we've seen Hector. You get me? Obviously, me and you have our differences. You've got your opinion on us YouTubers. But I'd like to, if this is the last time that we've seen you, I'd like to thank you for your service for the club. Winning us 3. No. Yeah, you won us 3 FA Cups. You won 2015, 2017, and then obviously last season. So thank you for winning us the FA Cups. But apart from that, there's nothing else to really say.
You think, just to touch on him, if he's actually injured, you think we'll be able to move him? You think we'll be able to move an injured Hector Bellerin?
Yeah, definitely, man, because it's not gonna. Hopefully, it's not gonna be long term. Understand? We saw him walking off, so that's a good sign as well. So you get me. We've signed injured players in the past, so hopefully another club can behave like us.
All right. Next guy that came off the bench, Alex Lacazette.
Done well when he come on. You get me. Run about, held up the ball as well at the top end of the pitch. 6 for Laka.
And then finally off the bench, Callum Chambers.
He done well when he came off for Bellerin. Yeah, standard 5. Not enough time though.
And then on to the ref.
The ref, I will give a 7. He was on our side today. You get me? No complaints from the ref, blood.
Right, so your heart gives him a 7, right?
Yeah.
Can we get a head score too?
My head also gives him a 7. let me get that in as well, blood. You understand? Because the handball, great decision. You get me? There was another incident where they thought they should have had a penalty. I think I can't remember it. I think it was Hudson-Odoi when he went in between the two. When he went in between the two, but I don't think that was a penalty though. But then we could have had a penalty. Partey, there was contact, but he gave him a yellow. There was contact, but it wasn't like enough contact to go down in it. But actually, I give the referee a 5 because he gave Partey a yellow for the dive. So I give you a 5, ref. You get me?
All right. Last but not least, Arteta.
Arteta, I give a 7. Defensively, good performance. If we never pressed when we were saying when I was saying press, and then we got the goal from that literal moment.
From the press.
But we didn't really create anything apart from that. You get me? But defensively, we was on point. It's too little, too late though. We have to get that in every time, and it's still Arteta out.
And actually, I'd said last but not least, but I was kidding. This is last but not least.
Yeah.
Just a special player ratings performance from for our Jefe, Dave Portnoy. You got something for him?
Dave, I told you to bet 100 bags on City to beat Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. You didn't do it. Then you want to come in my stream and bet against my team. Little 10 grand. It's little for you. You lost, blood. You understand? But you did bring a bit of banter to the stream. We appreciate you coming through. So Dave will get a 1.
Here we go.
Fair score, in my opinion.
Yep, better than Arteta's minus 100. But anyway,
You see me?
that's the player ratings for the Chelsea versus Arsenal game at Stamford Bridge from TroopzTV. We're out of here. See you next game.